the weaker point at the moment.
Yeah, I think that's probably good there.
Because like if we said let's just spar Largo the whole thing, we could do that without sort of real problem.
Yeah, I know we can do Largo, Elastico kind of stuff.
To get to 4, 5 and 6, it's where we're getting, like when we circle and we're getting close.
Yeah.
And I've got to continue on and not back off and still do the in-out sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Like not escape completely.
Like instead of doing a circle, that asterisk or star where we're going like we're circling, but
like
we're going
as we
in range, out of range, in range, out of range. Like,
So as we
maintain the lean.
Have all that.
Yeah.
But continue.
Yeah.
Instead of bailing, like I said.
No, it's like the technical sparring we did on the Tuesday was good to check we were doing the right things.
Yeah.
And then yesterday we sped up a bit and put a bit more pressure on, and we made some more mistakes, which is then good to see our flinch response and what we're doing wrong.
Yeah.
And now, we can kind of play around with it and float between a bit more.
Yeah.
Like I said, do a bit more of the close range as well.
Yeah, I want to, especially
I'm purposely hanging in medio, like the halfway range.
Yeah.
Just to like make my life harder.
Yeah.
I want to be like, because I know I can do the close, I know I can do the long, but it's the transition between the two that's the most dangerous.
Definitely.
And that's what we always used to say, is that we should either be all the way out or all the way in.
Yeah.
But against a good opponent, they don't let you like disconnect.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll be in Corto, and as you disconnect, they'll just follow with you. You're both in medio, and you're going, oh shit, we're stuck here.
Yeah.
And then it's sort of like this counter game, deflections, blocks. Like.
Well, when you're in that medium, you're going, do I Pulgada or do I attack?
Yeah.
Or I've still got to defend what's coming up.
The biggest mistake I was making yesterday, I wasn't pausing. I was doing like a half-beat pause and reading on the Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yesterday I was just going for it, and I started trying to beat you to an attack, and we'd both get clashes because of it. And I was like, if I just paused and addressed your attack or did something better with the footwork and angles and timing, I would have just got a clean opening. But instead I was trying to rush to it. And
well,
I also wasn't stepping enough.
Yeah.
Like I was doing too much arms. I needed to make sure that I was stepping with the attack, not just going bang and
Okay.
That's good though.
We'll get back in there.
I feel like it's helping. You got the haircut?
Yeah, got a bit of a haircut, which is good.
Yeah, I'm booked in with my friend. I'm just gonna.
So it's not as bad.
That's it. We can see a bit easier today.
Yeah, it's like holy shit.
Yeah. You're all using the Bolo still?
Yeah, everything's fine with
Because
that.
they got the same length, so like I don't see a difference between them.
Yeah.
It's weird. This has more volume, but it feels lighter because the weight's in the middle. But that one, like I can feel it because I got the injury in my forearm and wrist still.
So that actually helps you.
Yeah, because like the weight forward on that one, I can feel more like on my injuries.
Yeah.
But with the weight further back, this feels lighter, even though it's got more volume to it, which is just interesting.
That's
good. But I think that's part of the appeal of it.
Yeah.
Also, blocking wise, it's so fat that you just like, I know I can.
I'm looking at this side of it, it just looks absolutely hammered.
Oh, I know, right? It's got the marks all over. But that's fine, I actually like it.
Yeah.
I may, because it's a bit of a thin edge on it. So it chips a little easier than the Bolos.
Yeah,
so I may eventually like wrap it or tape it up or something, but we'll figure it out at some point.
Alright. So my aim is to slow this session.
Yeah.
And get close.
Yeah, easy.
And then just see what I'm doing.
So you want to do more of a technical like spar like we did on the Tuesday?
Yeah. So start off long range, get in close.
Yeah, easy.
And that circle.
Yeah.
It's
what speed do you want to go like this speed?
Yeah, that's all cool.
Like, I don't mind.
Yeah,
we can go faster than that.
Oh, I'm not trying to flinch.
Yeah.
I just got to see what I'm doing in there and think of it. So
it's always good to do like a slower technical session to check, then do a faster one to make us draw out the flinches and see what to address. Go back again, do the technical thing, fix the mistakes, then go back to the flinch and almost alternate every second session.
Yeah.
That's how I'm looking at it.
Yeah, because at the moment I'd like to get to 5 and 6 slow. Because I'm not doing that at the moment.
When you say that, you mean counters?
Counters, yeah. So if I can get to that slowly, then I can crank it up.
Yeah.
But at the moment, I'm just getting close and backing off at 3.
That's sweet. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, it's alright. Get into it. So that was okay. The
That was good. It was good range
wasn't
for
it?
like for the head defense.
But I still need to.
But that's you're going back to elbow on the roots.
And
like,
felt.
I think you did a half pullback again.
Yeah.
And that was just floating there because I think I did that. You defended that, but then that came through.
Yeah, I'm just wondering whether.
I think when you pulled your head back and the foot back,
Yeah.
just touch your hand to your roots. Because
Yeah.
I wouldn't have got that otherwise. Because if that was on your roots,
Yeah, that
I
would
would
have
have missed
gone
that.
through. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just wondering whether the Pulgada was the best thing there, or if I should have moved even more forward.
If you did, I'd circle that way.
Yeah.
Because
like instead of doing
I
that.
do that, and then even as I do this one, go to that side.
Yeah, and then something that's.
Yeah, you can almost like La Granada my hand on the way and do like a slash and stab.
Yeah.
But you also have to be careful because like I'm sometimes turning that into a slash and stab.
Oh yeah.
But if you've addressed that,
If I'm walking. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have stayed still.
you also, because I'm coming upwards, you can almost do a spine deflection with that pivot.
Yeah.
So like if you did like a cut at my hand, actually you got to be careful. Like maybe retract on this one. Actually, don't do a cut.
Oh, it's good.
But even if you like did that and then did that like the
Come over.
to your body with the
Oh,
spine, and like as you pivoted around, yeah, exactly like that,
Right.
and you can knock it past you
Yeah.
just in case I did a slash and stab.
Okay.
Because if I did that, I went in.
Yeah.
But you just went bang and then out. Like, but it's mostly reliant on you retracting that to the body as you pivot. Most of the deflection comes from the footwork.
Yeah, I think the Pulgada's okay, but like you
Yeah.
said, I need to think everything back.
If I did
and
that,
then
yeah,
move.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And sometimes you could even go like hand, fill it all the way to the neck, like
Because I feel sometimes I'm Pulgadaing like I would when I'm further out,
yeah.
but leaving my hand there or leaving
Yeah.
something
You
out.
can also, what I like to do a lot of times is if I can read it properly, I'll just do it with my feet, and like I'll just do that. But
Yeah,
still,
but
I've still got the lean on,
Yeah.
and then that way, if you go for something now,
Yeah.
I still have way more time to deal with it. I can do like in a thriller or something, or like yeah. So like,
Yeah, I
I'm
keep
trying
thinking
to
just
shuffle,
maybe
but keep
do
my
it
lean a
more,
bit,
right.
and then keep the lean as my backup for if I mess up range.
Okay.
And then yeah, so
Yeah, 'cause I had my-
if I can read it properly, it's better to dodge with the feet than the sway.
Yeah.
And the sway is more for like when I'm right on the line.
Okay.
Yeah. I might be wrong there. It's something I'm just playing around with a bit myself.
Yeah, no, I just noticed my hand was out and I'm doing that instead of that.
Yeah.
So,
Well, so I'm also thinking like when I pull that back, even if I'm down here, if I retract foot
Yeah.
and hand, so it's head, foot and hand.
yeah,
all
everything
single
just sort
angles.
of comes back a bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And that was part of what I was talking about, contracting and then expanding.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
I'm
exactly.
completely in,
Yeah.
then it'll make it
And
easier.
now you're loaded for a
Yeah,
counter.
then I can expand that
exactly.
way. So, okay.
And then I'm thinking, once I pull back, I'm then thinking like out that
Yeah,
way.
but
Yeah.
in.
I'm looking at the Ready Rado lines and thinking more Dorello than Elastico because we go very vertical on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And even the stuff that is angled, you can get behind the tip, and it makes they're super open if you got that forward lines. I don't use the horizontal as much,
Yeah.
because we're not doing big like swings that are like flat. So those front lines are really good.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that was so close.
I'm doing it.
No, it's good. It's good.
I'm contracting, expanding.
So even then, like as I've done
Yeah,
that,
I need to tap.
oh, even I do that, just lean that way, because that's
Yeah.
almost like or even slightly back there.
Yeah.
Like because that's pretty much an elastico. If you got this here, you could it'll deflect it over.
Yeah.
So like just don't drop that tip.
Yeah, just
And
there.
now that's going to do that because
Yeah.
I'm looking at your tip being here. I can hit that.
Okay, would it have been better?
Think of it like the katana.
Would it have been better with the hand?
Yeah, you can do that too, but that works better when you've come forward a little bit, or I've
Yeah.
come forward and it's closer to
On the
like,
hand.
closer
Yeah.
there, or like the lower part of the machete. When it's the top, it's
Yeah,
it's a
you
little
can just-
fast, and sometimes that'll hit that
Yeah.
and that.
Okay.
Yeah. I still think it's way safer to try and do like Actually, you probably could have stepped back with the right leg and actually done an elastico there. Because that's pretty much what you do, what I'm saying to do with the head movement.
Yeah.
Is almost elastico that, so pull the right leg back a little. Doesn't have to be a full step.
No.
Because if you just did that half step and leaned a little.
Yeah, okay.
So like, see, now I'm screwed because look how close that is.
Yeah,
and like, even if I don't cross my center line and do the correct turn, look how much that's lining me up. Yeah. And even if I come back like this, you've already got me. Like, yeah. So I probably wouldn't do the full step back. I'd do like a half.
Yeah, it's too far.
And almost lean behind my machete as if I was doing the katana work.
Yeah, I see that as defense. This doesn't feel as good on the left side.
Yeah.
But it should still on the head,
Well, right side you mean?
Yeah, like if you're doing a shot here,
Wait, do you mean the machete on your left or the head on the left?
My machete.
On the left. Yeah.
Like there doesn't feel as safe.
Yeah.
It should be right.
I think it's because of katana again. I think because we usually have it on our right, and we used to go under
That's
here.
fine.
Yeah.
This.
You shouldn't have a preference though. It should be like
it's got to be both.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it move.
Yeah. Turned that around, so I think it messed up what you're carrying.
Yeah, okay. I think I've got to think dodge first.
Yeah, let it pass the middle. See, now I have to address that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because before you're almost, you weren't dodging as much.
Yeah, so Pulgada first.
That one's more of a Dorello.
Yes.
Yeah. Even the Pulgadas, I'm trying to still get off the middle, especially because like so many people are facing coming in like Floredes and whatnot, and I like the Floredes. So I sped up too much. Feeling good. Nick me as well.
So,
I gotta bump your hand higher.
Oh, that's bumping.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty much just coming in.
Yeah, under that spine.
Yeah, exactly. See, now I'm screwed there.
Okay.
Yeah. You got the hand on it, you just didn't do the bump.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you're doing it more like a frame, or like a wedge.
Yeah.
But it is like a parry almost. Like,
Okay. Bad time to draw it in. No, that's that slash and stab, so I'm better Dorelloing somehow.
Well, even once again, like me doing that, because you Pulgada the slash.
I Pulgada,
but then you're doing like one in, one out. That's what I was saying before. I'm like, do this slash at me.
Yeah.
And I'll do this, but I'll just stay here for a sec, and I'm just gonna wait to see. And if you do the slash, the stab, sorry. Yeah. Then, that's the mistake, you went the other side. No, it's good, but that's the beauty, is if I wait here, I can pick the side, now I can come through with my other stuff. Yeah. And if you go to that side, I'm probably going to clamp and do like that to that or something like. But by me not just automatic, that's that half beat pause that I was telling you about. And then it lets you read what's going on. And sometimes it's annoying because sometimes I'll do the half beat pause and that was the opening to do the counter. Yeah. Because like if I did this. Yeah. And you're going, that was the opening. But then on other people, that's you dying. So I checked that a few times. And then if you see they always do the wide shot, then you can start to do like an Pulgada counter. But even then I could be annoying because that's where like Ray has his thing where he like sets a pattern and changes it. So he might purposely
two of those.
Go wide, and then he's gonna go. Yeah, exactly. But like already what you did there, you moved your head and bumped up and stuff.
And that's
but you're waiting
pause.
to see. Yeah. Okay. That's the hard part when we went fast yesterday to see the flinch response. We weren't pausing enough, so then we're falling for those things, and then we're rushing for the offense side, not the defense. Yeah. We're trying to think a lot more defensively. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
does give, no, it does give you more time for a
Yeah,
second.
when you just pause and go, I'm going to wait to see, and then you go, oh, it's here, and then you can just move your head.
Yeah.
And then that's what I'm thinking. It's the same as when I have the katana or the dos manos.
Yeah.
And I'm just not really moving this a lot. I keep that angle and just duck my head, duck my head, duck my head.
Yeah.
And then you can enter behind it. Because if you stay on the outside, you don't want to be there doing that for stabs. Because when they do a stab, half the time I do this and slide in. And now if you want to do another stab, it's such a big retraction.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And half the time you can follow it for like a push cut or like a number 2.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah. Then you were asking that last time we did Dos Manos too, how I get those push cuts. That's how a lot of times when they do a stab at me,
Yeah.
I just do some kind of deflection. Now that's there, and as they
And
retract.
pause.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because other times as well, like some people will unwind and go for the hand or the stomach,
Yeah.
and then even then,
But
when
that's
I go
still
down,
the
I'll do like
options.
that.
Yeah.
I probably should actually technically scoop that and have some kind of check still.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the number 3 washing the hands, where it's like that.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah. Nice. Nice.
Sacrifice. That's sort of very natural.
Oh, nice, that was really good.
Yeah.
See, like even then, I've gone opening, and I should have read that was still out.
Yeah, just a bit of.
Yeah,
And once again,
and
I
you
just,
just like pause. So I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
That was good.
if I had have done that and that, your reaction.
No,
would
that's
have
it.
been
That's it. That
different.
was good. Sorry.
I was thinking more about what I was doing than watching what you were doing.
Yeah.
So
See,
I was
I
going-
think too much about my setups. You get me.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm in a plume of this, but
Yeah.
I should have watched that you'd stopped and kept coming in. And
I
then
don't
I'd
usually
done
do that
something.
either, but I was
Yeah.
just thinking about Tom for a second.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that was good.
Tom, because I did the circular, and usually I go headshot.
Yeah.
But your hand came lower, so I actually did a hand shot. I think I nicked that.
Yeah,
And then I was like, came back around again, or went up again, or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
And then I was thinking here, and I was like, oh, I'm actually just gonna kick my leg back
yeah.
and do that, because you said that's how Tom was landing on you.
Oh, definitely, he's doing Superman.
Yeah. So I didn't do it like bang, like
Yeah,
he's
that
been
would've
doing,
been-
but I'm just doing like a small, like
Yeah.
the Dorello pivot, or like the little half step that we kind of do in some of our back steps for us.
But that's my awareness of never being in front of that.
Yeah.
I've got to think of the gun.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
going.
exactly. Every
I
time
go
it
front,
crosses the middle,
yeah, I'll go,
C
no.
doesn't stop there,
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good though. This is good, because this is identifying those little things.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Nice, got my finger on that one.
I should have hooked. I tried to use a spine. and
Yeah,
cut me,
if
so-
I go head, spine,
Yeah.
but then it's hand, scoop, or like, I get you. That's good. Even when we make the mistakes at the moment, we're aware of what the mistake is and what we should have done.
Yeah.
I usually check footwork first, because that's usually the main mistake.
Yeah.
And then it's going, did you do simultaneous arms, footwork, and head? And that's like what Mung Rami was saying in that interview the other day. It's 4 limbs versus the 1.
Yeah.
Using both of that and your feet to beat, they're just one strike. Yeah, that's good. Need to fake more. Thanks, my pinky.
Yeah, I'm following your hand now. I shouldn't have done it. Wrong.
Nice. No, I was good. I I led with my hand to the side you were on, so you probably just saw that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I was doing a backhand slash, but I didn't consider the fact you went around that side. So really, I've just got hand towards you. Would have been good as a bait.
Oh
Here, and we'll do like
That's
number
perfect.
5, but yeah.
And that's testing whether every time I see the hand, I put my hand out, which
the
is...
moment I realised that the hands lined up, I should be scooping and doing that. But no, it's good. That was my bad.
Yeah.
About halfway to you, I was like, oh, that's the wrong angle to do.
It's, the hard thing is, it's only when they move.
Yeah.
Because
Or
then it's
I
my
could have
side.
dropped.
Yeah.
But then a lot of time that's straight and probably would have got me anyway.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
trying to
exactly.
get
Yeah,
that.
especially if you did Tatans like circular.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's good. That's what I'm thinking. Looking at like washing the hands. We're getting real close. Lift your hand more.
No,
This one though.
I could feel my feet got
Yeah.
stuck.
No, that you did the forward motion and you're lining up, but think plumer because you got the tip higher.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, do
So
that.
it
See,
should be-
like that stops it. That would have made it go past.
Yeah.
And then you would have got a wedge because look how close my wrist
I
is.
think again,
You
I'm
already
trying
kind of had the forward motion. You just had that too high.
Yeah.
You got to think that more.
I think once again, think of driving with that,
Yeah.
but also not moving your my blade.
Yeah.
I think I was trying to do a
Yeah.
bit more of that instead of.
Yeah, I think you're thinking more like you know how like the pinky does like the load, and like out here, but with the footwork. I think you're looking to do some kind of like loaded shot, but think more defensively first. Then you can come into it.
Yeah.
Right, so if I do that,
Yeah, so it should be-
see, I'm fucked there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was
that can be
trying
off
to-
a slash or a stab.
Yeah, I was trying to do it more but
Yeah.
see how much
But
resistance.
I think you only got to about, like you got the hand touch,
Yeah.
which is before you loaded. So
Yeah.
just as you went to load, that
Yeah,
landed.
it's already
And,
here.
yeah. But yeah. You can still use that load, but just get the defensive side first.
Well, the
'Cause if you
plumer-
get that higher,
the
that's
plumer
still going to load. Because
forces
that's
your
what
head.
Romy does those kind of things all the time.
Plumer forces your head to
Yeah.
move.
Sometimes he doesn't even use that hand. I've seen he's like braced it on his shoulder,
Oh, yeah, just-
and then like he's stepping in. And you're going, damn, that's effective. He's so good at the Corto range, like his understanding of the washing the hands and the counter game, and like he doesn't disconnect even when he's won. He'll just be like, keep feeding. He's like, now try something else, and then I was like, nah, like, and you've covered every angle. And he's like, oh, you're aware of that? I'm like, I don't know what you're doing because I didn't have enough Ilustrisimo when I was over there at the time. Like, that was my introduction to Ilustrisimo. But I knew that he had every angle covered and everything was a trap leading to another trap. And I was like, God damn, your understanding of this is good. Like, yeah.
I did it before you moved.
No.
Oh, I scooped before you.
No, you didn't get hit.
Nah, but it
This is good.
would have been
I
better
need
if I
to
was
lean, I
waiting.
need to lean more.
Yeah.
Even when I move, keep the lean.
Stick with those.
Oh, good range. You're looking more comfortable. Nice. Oh, nice, you got my wrist in. I didn't get the stab on that. So already, your head movement and foot movement then made that miss, and you took my tendons out.
Yeah.
So that's already a better adjustment. I'd still get that hand
I needed the
involved,
hand on there.
But you overguarded it.
Yeah.
So like that's already a better improvement from like a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. That's right. This slower technical sparring is where you can make those adjustments.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just going, are they actually solidified in our head when we switch to like faster?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like using these as well because the foam bounces a little too much. It's a little too light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you do a shot and leave your hand down? Because I've got to deal with that.
Like this.
Deal with that.
Yeah.
So I need to. Yeah.
Yeah. weight a bit more.
Yes.
Yeah, like circle,
See what you're doing.
but don't strike.
Yeah.
So circle away from it.
Yeah.
So I do that, and still, keep circling. But like, see, like now I'm fucked. Because like, you need to be in this area for me to actually get you properly. Because now, if I continue, you just see a wrist coming now.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So I was doing a single step.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just coming around.
Because like, I think the first time you did the step and you did a backhand strike or something at me.
Yeah.
So I did this, and you went backhand, but I had a lean on still.
Yeah.
So I went like here, and then when you went backhand, I went Pulgada, then get that still.
Right.
So that's what I was saying, like, don't throw that immediately, which is that half second or half beat pause that I was saying. Stay on the edge of the Pulgada, like the star, like circle work.
Yeah.
But wait more for my response. Because
You know what I think?
You know what my strike's going to be pretty much.
I think I'm only doing the one step with the Dorello, and remember they said two's really important.
The first one gets you in a
So I'm
position
doing
of attack.
that. I should be doing
so
that.
the second one is what keeps your body safe.
Yeah, I'll try the same
Because
move.
you're like, because if you're stepping in with the right, you're now in range for this, but your body's square when you're there.
Yeah.
And then now, see, that's it, like that moves your body. The second one's for your defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just do that.
And it also really extends, because like, if you're here, now when I move that left leg, in with the right, makes this closer, but when you go back with the left, this
Then you got
turns around.
Jesus,
And
your
look
hands
at,
in front.
that's what I mean, like, look at the range on it, like.
Okay.
That's how I curl around behind your machete sometimes.
Yeah.
Because you're expecting it to go like that deep.
Yeah.
And I can go that deep.
Right.
Because of the second step. Because if it's just this, you can do that block.
Yeah.
And like,
And
if you do that may miss with your footwork.
Yeah.
But if I do the second pivot, that goes all the way through. I mean, like, ideally not where that is, but yeah. You get
The range is there.
Yeah.
Okay. So just
Yeah,
can
you're
you
right,
try that
yeah.
one more time? So
Yeah.
as we come
So you
over
go down
here,
here.
I've got.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
hold it.
And then no, even then, like, it feels like you're falling. It was a bit stumbly.
Yeah.
But you got my throat on that. I'm chasing,
And then
you actually were further out then.
Yeah, I need
So,
to stop here to bounce.
your right foot was further out on that last one, which I was looking at it. You're pretty much in an Pulgada range.
Okay.
Because I went down here.
Yeah.
You went step.
Yeah.
No, you're still too close.
Yeah. But
Yeah. But actually, you could do an Estrella. That's the thing. It's all about range. So like.
I want to get this footwork
Yeah,
down.
you had the Pulgada almost the first time. Yeah. Oh, actually, that's what it was. You landed the slash. So I went down here. You went in with the right.
Yeah.
And then went back with the left and did a slash. But now vertically step back with that.
Okay.
So like and then that
Okay.
is their Pulgada range.
So
Yeah.
I still need that.
So
extra
yeah, so
step,
like
otherwise
once you
I'm-
finish the Dorello, go back to your normal game, and you go like, what would happen if
Oh,
I
the
went
reset.
in with the right, back with the left, and you went for me
reset.
here.
Yeah.
I just go vertical.
But that feels like the normal reset back.
Yeah.
Everything back.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's just retract your front leg.
Yeah.
You're in Pulgada range. Yeah. So like you're doing the ready rider Dorello, you're still in kind of a range because you're doing the circular motion.
Yeah, I felt like I was still too
So
close.
then you're on the inside of the circle, so you do that vertical backwards,
And
and
you're
now
back
you're
on
doing
the
the
edge of the
star,
ring.
that asterisk footwork that we're talking about, the
Yeah.
in and out, but you're circling as well to open up the angles and yeah.
Okay. There's one more in
Yeah,
there.
no, it's all good, it's all good.
So around
Here,
pause.
and then that goes through.
Yeah.
Even there all the time, I actually would like move my head and I'd still wait on the strike a bit because I'd almost prefer that to go past, and then you go through, and even then you could bump and go out if you wanted with the left hand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like if I went here, like still do the movement with it,
Yeah.
and then here I'd turn that to this side a little, or like move my head that way, bump up with that left hand. And now do a slash and step. Yeah, see?
And
then this is probably going to go.
Yeah. And then that's all right.
And then now, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, nice.
I wasn't resetting.
Yeah.
I was thinking
Yeah,
of
you're
the
doing the
double
circle,
step.
but you're staying in range,
Yeah.
which is why, and then half the time I've kept my lean, and as you've circled, you've come up more vertical. So like a lot of time I've gone down here, and then and I've done that and missed. I pick up my leg back,
But I'm
have
still-
my lean still,
Yeah, I'm
and I'll
still-
do that, or even if you do, and then even if you do a slash at me,
Yeah.
I'm retracting my lean.
Okay.
Yeah. It's hard to keep the lean as you pivot. I do understand it can hurt your knee a little bit because you got
it's
your weight
not
on it.
completely natural.
I try to take my heel off the ground and turn like that. It's hard, which is also why I got this tape. I keep wearing through the bottom of my shoes, which is why I'm wearing my old shoes taped up.
But it actually feels not as bad if you fall and then just reset.
It feels like you're almost leading with your head.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I feel like I load and push.
Yeah.
And it takes an extra half a beat. With this one, at least I'm already moving. That almost just catches you.
Yeah.
And then I can.
But the reset actually felt better for my leg.
Yeah.
I felt like I was stuck in the middle. When
You feel a bit twisted on the turn.
Yeah,
like the reset resets your stance and the range. And then that is probably about 2 or 3 counters in usually.
Yeah.
And then that's where they take another shot, and that's where you get 4, 5, 6, which are the best openings.
But that's why in the garage, when I came around you and it's narrower, I was just off balance. I don't know.
Yeah.
And you come up and just get me in the face.
It's hard because the ladder and the other stuff's there as well.
But it's good to know. You're just going, okay, I'm stuck.
Yeah. That's it. If you continued your heel coming around, there's probably a wall there. But if you had your heel come around a little bit more and then do more vertical towards the exit of the garage, you could have done that. It means we're going to switch sides like a 180, which is hard with the vision because it's like half dark, half light.
But that's got to be like Ray.
Yeah.
Like we're going to come into that corner.
That's it. And Romy does a lot of Dorellos, but he does it in a much smaller circle. So he's doing all the footwork, but he does it in a real small area.
If I did that to
because
you,
he's already on the edge of the Pulgada range. He's not going all the way in, all the way out, and if he does go in, he just keeps coming in.
Yeah, he's
just like everything. He's doing all those kind of stuff. Yeah. So like he's already here.
Yeah.
And then you'll do like
any little stuff is works.
So like that's it. He's doing the Dorellos, but he's so close.
Yeah.
And then he'll like follow the retraction.
That's a bigger step.
Yeah, but he's already got a check on it.
Yeah, but if you tried that footwork this close,
exactly.
you'd be in a mess.
Exactly.
So he's just
he's waiting, reading, adjusting, and then entering behind mistakes and openings and that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, if you want to see some of the like more Corto footwork, look at some of his videos of him sparring or see, you know, the 2017 seminar that he did that Floro invited us to?
Yeah. You can see it on that where he starts moving really fast. Yeah. That distance.
It's hard to tell because he does it fast. So like sometimes it's sometimes good to slow the video down to like a quarter speed, and you can actually identify some of the footwork movements a little bit more. Yeah. But like he's got some of the better close range footwork that I've seen.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's actually
much respect among Romy and Floro. They're both so good at what they do.
Oh yeah. So there's actually 3 steps to that. It's coming in with your head.
You got 1, 2, and that's the Ready Rider Dorello.
You really need
and
to
then
reset.
that's an elastico.
Yeah.
It's a vertical elastico after a Ready Rider Dorello pivot.
Yeah. Because if you stay here, you got to do something.
But they pause there because it's always bait.
Yeah.
Because if you just went 1, 2 back, they probably wouldn't throw the follow-up shot. Yeah. But they've almost like stopped there after the 1, 2, and then as they go for something, that goes back, and then you can just go circular or something like.
Well, it's actually a pause on each of them, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like you're pausing, waiting to see what's next.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. The half-beat broken rhythm to read what your opponent's doing, understanding am I inside or outside of the Pulgada range, and if so, how can I either enter when they step forward or step back out into the Pulgada to make them miss? But it's a lot of like baiting and broken rhythmy stuff so that they don't just read it and go, oh, he's out of range, I'll just enter, or he's close, I'll do this. And that the slight pauses, people will start to follow, and they almost mirror the pauses. Because like you go here, and I almost students are like going, and then they go, what the hell? Why did I stop? I'm like, well, I stopped, and they went, so I stopped, and then you just go cut. It's just funny. Like it's weird. Such a weird psychological thing. It's the same as like people dodge the fast ones, and then that just lands, and they're like, I just watched that happen. It's because you take the flinch response out, and like
Yeah. Okay. So if you did it fast all at once, you just look like you're disappearing.
Yeah.
It's like perfect defense.
And chances are that I won't do that last shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I probably would have gone here, you would have gone, I would have done that.
Bam, bam, and we're just
And then I've just gone back, I would have just reset because I know you're out of range already.
Yeah, okay.
Which is why I'm saying like, it's good to try and keep that lean up after the derailleur. Even if you can't do it straight away, you go here, and as you pivot the left leg back, just put it further back. So you got to lean. Because we're going in with the right, back with the left a lot, but you don't want to stay too upright. So just put that left foot further back. Now you got the lean going. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not going to go to that side.
No, I'm not.
You just practice it.
We've done it.
Like, he's going to get me.
Yeah.
That was good, babe.
Got stuck with it.
Yeah, my sway wasn't great. I actually felt my lower back tighten on one of these.
Yeah, I was stuck.
I wasn't doing the best footwork.
No, I felt like I was stuck.
That's good though. This is identifying stuff. Yeah. Nice. Put my hand through it.
If it worked out well.
Hey, it does. It does.
Yeah.
That was good. But
Slow
if
motion.
you can do it slow, then you should be able to do it fast. It's just
Yeah.
bouncing between. We'll get there.
Gonna scoop you.
Yeah.
No,
that's why I paused, because people just go past with like a scoop and then I go bang. Like, yeah. Nice, you're reading way better. And this, now that we're actually able to read, and now the Largo is not as dangerous because we can read and counter with our footwork and our sword so easily.
Yeah.
Now this is where the washing the hands of the Corto comes into play, because the Corto lets you control your opponent and then like forcibly open up openings.
Right.
Like, because at the moment we can flow and go in and out and out. It becomes like a dance, which can be hypnotic in itself, and that can lead to traps.
Yeah.
But I find that this is like when we're both going dodge, and then you go for something, and I'm just going to stern, and then we're both looking, and you're going to go back or go for something, and this can go for ages.
Yeah, just coming there.
And then, but then if someone just comes in,
Yeah.
then now it's definitive. So like that's now what I'm looking at, is because we're slowly getting closer and closer, because we're both doing the Pulgadas and the footwork, right?
Yeah.
So now it leads to the Corto.
But that also is that extra step.
Yeah.
Because then you're right in.
Yeah.
So at the moment I'm still just.
Yeah.
You know,
And if I mess up the
away from
Corto, because of whatever reason,
Yeah.
we go here, I'm going back, and then I'm looking at, can I do a Largo thing?
Yeah.
And then after that, I'm going to do some kind of elastico, because if you do that, and then so like I'm going into Corto, and if it messes up, I bounce back out to the edge of the Pulgada range and see, can I go back to a Largo counter? And then it's just going, can I go Largo, Corto, and the changing of ranges fucks with people. People either are usually really good at Corto or really good at Largo. They're not good at in between, which is why we're doing the medium range or medio range.
Yeah.
Yeah, medio doesn't mean medium, it means halfway. So it means they're halfway in, halfway out. So it's not really Corto or Largo.
Yeah, but we shouldn't be staying there too long, should we?
No, like, usually we won't hang there, but we're almost purposely doing
part
it.
of the style,
Like, this is what we needed to work on. So like usually I'd fight way further out, and then I'm going to be like way further back, and then I'm going to do some kind of deflection or non-telegraphic like thrust, drop, and then if you do something, then finish with Corto stuff. So you're either all the way out or all the way in, and now I'm back out again.
Yeah.
That's way safer to do.
Yeah.
Most people are just going to start swinging
Yeah.
and missing, and you're like, Ilustrisimo is just going to go
Swing.
bang. Like, yeah. But against other Ilustrisimo people that know those things already, this is where I find I'm getting more success. Because I'll find that they're really good at one of those two things, but they're not good at the transitions or both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to down here, if you come around here and your weapon's down, and without footwork I try a speed assist, I may get you,
do that, and then halfway through I'd pivot my left leg that side.
Oh, okay, because I'm saying I'm still lined up for that.
I'm still trying to go almost as vertical as possible. I'm not really turning it.
Yeah.
But like, that's it. Like, if I was here, I'd almost go.
Okay, so you're
Yeah.
you're moving.
I probably move before the strike.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what I was worried about.
Because also like we're two in front of each other at the beginning.
Yeah.
Because
So
as you do that, I could still land that. So you're really trying to get out of the range of this, but you got it loaded. Yeah. And I'm going,
so
wait, where's the opening? Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Go try it more further back.
Yeah.
So you're circling a bit, try to go out more. Yeah. Yeah. Because you pretty much want it just on the range.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you can just hit, and that's it. Like even better if it lands halfway through the pivot, because it means that you're almost going hit as you're starting to move, but then you pull backwards, and it's pulling you out of range. And then now if this comes through, exactly. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Nice. And then be careful if you do a re-entry to move your head.
Yeah.
Just in case I do something like that, and just hold it there. And that way you don't impale yourself on the re-entry.
That's one of the reasons why I didn't find when you went down now and you said just come in and trigger it. I didn't feel safe.
Yeah, because this was still in range.
I'm going, I can try to get you there. But
that's why I lead with the head, fall, and as you're falling, do the speed assist.
And then try.
Yeah, exactly. And even if I continue, exactly. And then sometimes you can get behind it. If I chase, because some people will, they're going to go, I want that, I want that. Oh no, and then
You're loaded again.
Exactly.
You just step back.
That's it. Every time you step out, you're reloading your defense and your offense.
Yeah. Whereas if you're still just like this, you're not loaded.
Yeah, and you're in range. If you are there, and because I might step in. So maybe I've done this, and then as I've done a stab, that's why you wait. So if you do that, and I might step in like this, that's where you're going to move your head to that side. And now it sets up an Estrella because your left hand's over your right, and you've got that there, and that's exactly, and you can do your washing the hands. So anytime that you go to do the Pulgada exit or like some kind of like Largo exit, if it doesn't work because they mirror the footwork and you're both still in range, that's when you do washing the hands. So that's the hardest part because you're thinking backwards, and if all of a sudden you realize that you can't go backwards, they're still there, you have to go forward.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll do that a few times. So I'll go down here and then still do the Largo version. So lean, bang, and I even like a speed assist there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So if I go, I've missed that, go bang, and then step backwards out of range. That's going to let you do that. And now you go, oh no. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But say you did that same thing and I've gone down here, and then I've actually gone in with the left.
Oh, okay.
So it's coming. That's when you're going to do another Estrella. Yeah, washing the hands, and now you're going forward, and that's exactly in with the left. Now look, and you've gone into my arm, so like now you're controlling it with the weight of your body. This comes up, and then you just go vertical, up, down, arms.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so both of those.
Don't use your thumb though.
Yeah, even a slow motion there. I nearly stuffed it because I didn't wait.
Yeah,
I
those
was
slight
going
pauses.
Speed assist, and you'd already come up.
Yeah, and it goes around the opening. Yeah.
So I need
That's what I was saying. Like if you, because you can tell what strike I'm pretty much going to do. I might whip it, I might go straight, but you know it's coming from below. Yeah. So you kind of go, well, it's coming on my left side of my sword. It's going to leave my head out and see what happens. So move the head first because that's so fast sometimes. You don't need that just coming out of nowhere. Exactly. You go, oh, especially like depth perception. But still move the feet because if you do the pivot, so that also moves the machete in the way. Yeah. Because as you pivot, now the machete's on that side. Once again, like the Dos Manos katana that we're doing, because you got way less flexibility on the katana.
Actually, you can. I felt loaded if I don't step too far.
Yeah.
If I do a smaller step, I can actually.
Which that's where it becomes more like Monromi. The smaller his steps, the more ability to change quicker. Yeah. Because when I try to do that in here, I'm off balance. Yeah, exactly. And it's just going, and you can change it up yourself because you can do two sessions. Like I might really like the backsack thrust or something. Yeah. And like if I keep doing that, you might do 2 Largo counters. Then on the third one, I'm going to enter and do an Estrella, and I'm going to go, Jesus. Because once again, set the pattern, change it. But you're right, that slight pause really lets you read what's going on. It doesn't leave yourself open for if something goes different than you're expecting. Yeah. Because it's when you go, oh, I think this is going to happen, and you kind of have that in your head, and then something different happens. That's when you get startled. Well, once again, you're not thinking of a counter. Yeah. So if you think, oh, I'm here, I'll just get him with the speed assist, then that's stopping there. Once again, it's you going, I'll get the offense, I'll rush, I'll get first, I'll get first. And it's really like who reads the attack of the other person appropriately responds with their footwork, with everything, the 4 limbs again.
Yeah.
And then, everything has its right response depending on the range and the angle.
Yeah, but if you go early, it all stuffs up.
Yeah,
so
exactly. Like you've got the measurement down for a lot of it, and you understand the how and the why of a lot of it. That's the timing. And it's like a lot of time you're trying to rush to the attack, and that's messing the timing up.
Well, when I do the right footwork, I see it. I've got time to see.
Yeah.
Where when I don't, it's just something in my face.
That was my main mistake yesterday. I was trying to rush to the attack, and I was trying to beat you to it. We're getting like clash shots where we both go like horns to ball.
Yeah.
And we go like this, and I'm like, oh, if I just go on fake first and you wait for it, I could have just done like that. And I just need to do more fakes, more broken rhythm, more pauses. Yeah. That's good.
Okay.
Nice pause.
I need to link that side.
Yeah.
I keep thinking.
You keep going.
I keep thinking it's like a punch where I'm going under the punch, but I actually have to go away from the other.
I think you did go that side first.
Yeah.
But as what was happening the other day when I was doing stabs a bit, it's almost like what we're going in and straight back out, and then like we do a slash and you do the exit, and then immediately re-enter.
Oh yeah.
And then that would happen kind of thing.
Yeah.
But now it's like a horizontal version of that. You move your head that way on the block.
Yeah, and I go,
but then you
no,
also immediately
I'm going
move
under
it
it.
back,
Yeah.
and then that comes through. So make sure that if you move, I actually pivot like the dos manos again, and then that way, like even if you only had a little bit of the sword there, now it's fully there. Now I don't have a lot of options. My only option is really to do a scoop. And if you pull your foot back as I do that, I've missed. Now you get a wedge. Now I'm in trouble. Yeah, exactly. Also another Estrella opportunity.
Yeah.
Estrella.
Yeah.
I don't say it right. I know that.
Oh, everyone gets it wrong.
It's not Estrella. It's like Australia. And it sounds like Australia, but it's not.
But you probably got to have an accent to do that.
Yeah.
Like when you say that, it sounds like you're trying to do an accent.
That's hard.
We know what it is.
I wanted to say it right. It's just Australians suck with languages and accents.
You put Aussie accent on those things.
We butcher everything. I'm trying.
Yeah, so, you know, my guy's that area. You're going to go, what the hell is that?
Yeah, exactly. On paper, it looks like it's easy to read, but like,
Yeah. No.
It's like Titan is spelled Titang.
Yeah.
But it's pronounced like an A-R-N, not an A-N-G.
Yeah.
Like, it's just little things like that. And I'm like, all right, I want to make sure I get that right.
Yeah, that Titang.
Yeah, and everyone's like, sorry, what?
What are you on about?
Like, I don't.
Yeah. It's all right.
Slightly too close.
It's hard to do it and just really slow anyway.
That was good movement. Let's get my thumb.
Yeah, something like that.
How's it washing the hands?
Mine?
No, mine.
Oh, okay.
I saw you slightly pulled the tip back, so I saw you loaded. So here, scoop.
Oh, yeah.
Which is the third one.
Yeah.
It's usually for a lower shot.
Yeah, it's usually
And then you scoop and come through. Yeah.
Same concept.
Yeah, I'm trying to, because I'm only really doing the 1 and 2 and the washing the hands a lot, is the Australia and the Pluma.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get that one on the backhand side a bit more,
Yeah.
and also that one. But
we
no,
don't.
I keep getting hurt going for that one.
We also
So,
we don't do a lot of shots like that. Like I could tell it didn't feel right.
Yeah.
So it's not an easy one for you to get.
Yeah, and a lot of time it's a speed assist if we do it.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
different.
Yeah, exactly. I think I saw your hand more than usual.
Yeah,
Like
I saw it.
It's more of a flick.
Yeah.
This one looked like you went low to bit
Yeah,
more.
just
Yeah. But no, it's good. Like we're seeing and looking for different stuff.
Yeah.
And we don't really do a lot of leg shots. I find that if anyone goes for my leg, I just step back and do that half the time. So that fifth washing the hands almost never comes up because you don't do leg shots. Where if you did a leg shot, that's the last one. But we're not really doing those, so it's all good.
Yeah.
I don't want you to add them either.
No.
I don't want to go below that bench.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
I'm leaning forward anyway.
Yeah.
So to do that just feels like it's
exactly.
horrible.
I can lean forward a bit good here.
Yeah.
The moment I do that, my neck and head comes out.
That extra inch or so,
Yeah.
just comes
I was saying the same the other day when we were doing some knife stuff, and I was saying to someone, like, if you don't want to step there and you want to get an immobilizing thing, I squat down and go to the back of the knee.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, what about the Achilles? I'm like, well, I can stay quite vertical going for the knee.
Yeah.
If I only go for the Achilles, look how much my neck
and
comes
that
down.
is level with
I
my
can't
elbow.
see anymore.
My
It's just-
elbow's just going.
yeah, just sketchy. It was like, look, I get it. The Achilles would be an amazing shot to get. It's just too low to leave my upper body that vulnerable.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, that's one knife. It's good. You're not getting put off by me being close enough. Yeah. Because the other day, with like a few of you guys, when I just do this, you guys would go, you guys would lean back like that. I'd watch your back get tight.
Yeah.
So like now you're just staying there, or you just take a step back, and you've still got your forward lean, and you just look calm. And I'm like, oh, that was stressing you guys out a few weeks ago, because you were only thinking of Pulgada. Now you're thinking washing the hands and circular movement with the ready run of Dorellos.
Yeah.
Like now you've got more options to deal with it, and you realize that if you don't have the Pulgada, it's okay.
Yeah.
But before you're like, oh, I don't have the Pulgada, it would startle you.
Yeah, they stop everything.
Which Pulgada should still probably be the main goal, because it's like.
I like to start with that.
Yeah.
If I can just do.
And even after doing 2 or 3 of the closer range stuff, slot it back in on the 4th or 5th counter, because they're not expecting it. They're expecting you to continue like do a shot at me. It's like spine deflection. You do something, block. You do something.
Yeah, that's like it.
That's what I mean. Like if I just step out of range all of a sudden, then in the middle of combos like that, people chase you, and then it actually gives you an easier Pulgada, because when they're at full extension, it's way easy.
Yeah,
even if they stop there, now because I'm straight, it's easier to parry. Where if it's like bent and you try that,
Well, that can do anything.
well, it's too easy to scoop and go back and forth. But yeah, exactly.